Hello and welcome to the podcast on lead-acid batteries by Ramesh Natarajan. With industry experience of over 42 years, Ramesh helps battery and battery-related industries with technical inputs and provides solutions to typical problems faced by manufacturers, service personnel, as well as users of batteries and related equipments. Do visit www.rameshnatarajan.in to stay connected. Enjoy the session.
Hello and welcome to this episode of my podcast. Will lithium-ion batteries replace lead-acid batteries? This is a question posed to me by many battery manufacturers who make lead-acid batteries. I agree with many people within the battery industry and with battery users worldwide that lithium battery technology will usher in a change in the availability of battery technology. I do not subscribe to the view that lithium batteries will replace lead-acid battery technology. This is not only a far-fetched view or an impossible dream, but also an unrealistic and non-achievable vision. I also do not believe lead-acid batteries can ever be replaced. I am very much for disruptive and better technologies, but lithium-ion replacing lead-acid is unthinkable to say the least. Lithium-ion batteries have proven successful across various applications, including small portable tools, medical equipments, drones, cameras, mobile phones, toys, and recreational vehicles. Their effectiveness is particularly notable in electric cars where weight plays a crucial role. Additionally, their rapid charging capability is a significant advantage. Furthermore, they excel in eliminating the need for frequent water refills, further enhancing their appeal. In the UPS, that is uninterrupted power supply segment, the renewable energy applications and similar areas of use, priorities differ from seeking battery technology based on weight, size, or quick recharge capability advantages. Instead, safety, cost, and reliability substantially influence customer purchasing decisions in these segments. The satisfaction of users utilizing lithium-ion batteries in cycle life applications has been underwhelming, with their feedback providing limited encouragement. I am referring to battery users with substantial knowledge of battery usage, maintenance, abuse, and cost-benefit analysis. Over the past few years, many lithium-ion batteries have been sold for forklift applications. The sales pitch for these batteries has traditionally emphasized fast rechargeability, maintenance-free attributes, and an extended lifespan. However, these users have reported a considerable decline in battery capacity due to the necessity for cell balancing after a specific usage period. This becomes a costly affair, particularly considering the wide geographical range in which the batteries are employed, as the seller must retrieve the batteries for cell balancing back to their workshop. Consequently, some cells must be replaced at this stage, adding to the overall cost. This unforeseen liability poses challenges for the dealer, as this cost was not initially factored into the sale. Moreover, the downtime experienced by customers is another source of frustration that the battery seller must confront. Compared to EV users, that is electric vehicle users, the buyers and users in the material handling equipment segment are well informed about batteries. Therefore, if these individuals are encountering issues, it is likely that EV users will face similar challenges. The industry has effectively resolved the challenges faced by lead-acid battery users, such as the need for manual water filling in forklift batteries used for cycling applications. This issue is no longer a significant concern in the material handling equipment segments, that is MHE segments, thanks to the introduction of automatic water top-up systems. Indian and international manufacturers guarantee cyclic endurance cycles within a range of 1200 to 1500 cycles for cycling batteries used in MHE applications for their traction batteries. These are generally tested in conformance to IS 5154, and this is based on applicable IEC standards. Proponents of lithium-ion batteries generally state that lead-acid batteries cannot exceed 400 to 500 cycles, while lithium-ion batteries can achieve between 1500 and 4000 cycles, and this is misleading. It is important to note that this statement of 15 to 4000 cycles comes from them with certain conditions, including the requirement for a good BMS, that is battery management system, which ensures proper charging, discharging, minimal heating, and other factors that impact the battery's lifespan. They usually discuss gel, VRLA, and vented flooded lead acid batteries in a generalized manner, highlighting their drawbacks without providing specific references. Conversely, regarding lithium-ion batteries, various chemistries apart from lithium ferrophosphate, that is LiFePO4, have significant disadvantages. Surprisingly, these drawbacks are not addressed and appear to be intentionally concealed. When comparing vented type flooded electrolyte batteries with LiFePO4 batteries, that is ferrophosphate type lithium-ion batteries, it becomes apparent that these FePO4 batteries have significant drawbacks in terms of cost, thermal runaway issues, safety, operational capabilities across a wide temperature range, lifespan, and recyclability. It is important to note that lead-acid batteries can be easily recycled worldwide with established procedures, and facilities are often nearby to facilitate this process. This is why lead-acid battery dealers typically offer a scrap rebate for old automotive, inverter, and UPS batteries. In contrast, receiving any refund for mobile phone or camera batteries is rare. Typically, they are lithium-ion based. The environmental impact of lithium-ion batteries becomes a concern when proper recycling mechanisms are not in place in time. These batteries will require replacement in the future. Lithium-ion battery sellers, distributors, and dealers talk about the C1 rate. They also say that lead-acid batteries are rated at C20 rates and do not deliver high currents at C1 rate. Although lead-acid batteries' capacity can vary at different discharge rates, it is incorrect to assume that all lead-acid batteries are designed at a C20 rate. Standby batteries, also known as stationary batteries, are designed to operate at a C10 rate according to IS 1651, IS 1652, and IS 13369 specifications, and they are indeed designed accordingly. There are instances where they are marketed with a C20 rating as well. On the other hand, cycling batteries that comply with IS 5154 specifications are designed at a C5 rate. It is important to note that when comparing different battery technologies, capacity relative to cost, including the total cost of ownership, should be considered. Lead acid technology can achieve a capacity similar to that of lithium-ion batteries at a C1 rate, and comparing the cost at which this can be achieved with lithium-ion batteries would be a fair comparison. Lead-acid batteries are typically assembled in a series arrangement and are rarely sold as a series parallel design except in cases where exceptional high-capacity batteries are needed. In contrast, lithium-ion batteries commonly utilize a series parallel configuration, often resulting in cell imbalance. Throughout its lifespan, the lithium-ion battery must address the challenge of cell balancing. Terms such as battery management systems, active cell balancing, passive cell balancing, all these emerged after the introduction of lithium-ion batteries. In contrast, they were not commonly associated with lead-acid batteries. As mentioned previously, the advantages of lithium-ion batteries in the UPS battery segment, particularly for large systems, are pretty limited. Similarly, their advantages in the renewable energy segment are also constrained. Informed users in these domains often prioritize factors other than compactness, lightweight design, and quick recharge capability. Instead, they focus on cost, total cost of ownership, safety, and other essential considerations. Lead-acid batteries outperform lithium-ion batteries significantly in price and total cost of ownership and ensure safety, making them the preferred choice. Consequently, the energy storage system segment will continue to be predominantly served by lead-acid batteries, with second life lithium-ion batteries playing a secondary role to some extent. Home inverter users may initially be attracted to lithium-ion batteries' compactness and maintenance-free attributes, leading to initial sales driven by marketing efforts promoting lithium-ion technology's advantages. However, this enthusiasm is unlikely to endure once these batteries' safety concerns, costs, and lifespan become more widely known after an initial honeymoon phase. Lead-acid batteries are poised for long-term existence. To be considered a viable competitor or a replacement, a safer, superior, and cost-effective technology that uses recyclable materials would need to emerge. However, lithium-ion batteries do not meet these criteria, thus making them ineffective contenders. So it can be safely deduced that lithium-ion batteries cannot entirely replace lead-acid batteries. Thank you for tuning in to this episode.
Please do visit www.rameshnatrajan.in. Keep yourself updated about our new releases by hitting the subscribe button.